Next, Londoners have exactly 100 days to decide who they want to run the capital. Politicians may already be on the campaign trail, but how much do voters actually know about them, or would they even recognise any of them on the street? Our political reporter Susanna Mendonça is in Mill Hill tonight, where the Prime Minister has popped in to support his candidate, I believe.
Yes, Zac Goldsmith getting the big hitters in. The Prime Minister arrived a short time ago. I understand that he's going to be giving a speech to local activists from across London, geeing them up, getting them ready for those 100 days ahead. And the Conservatives know that they have a challenge because Labour have a lot more activists than the Conservatives have. They have a lot more people willing to go and knock on doors on soggy evenings like this to get that message across. And it's crucial for all the parties to be getting their message across, because when you speak to Londoners, as I have been doing, you find that not everyone knows who they are, let alone what their policies are.
They're the men and women who'd quite like to run things in there, but could you pick them out in a crowd?
I think this is Sadiq Khan. And who's the other one who said?
Zac Goldsmith.
I think that's Zac. Am I wrong?
That's actually the UKIP guy. That's Peter Whittle. No, that's fine. Zac is the one in the on the top there.
Okay.
I ought to know him, but I can't recall his name.
Party?
It's Labour. Yeah. I know that chap. I haven't got a clue of the. What's his name? George Galloway, isn't it? Yeah.
George Galloway, that's the one.
I don't know the other five.
So with 100 days to go until we all decide who runs London, one of the key challenges for all the candidates will be to make themselves known. This former spin doctor to Tony Blair says the front runners in this race have a long way to go.
Giuliani in New York, or Ken, or Boris in London, they show you what a mayor looks like. A big figure, a charismatic figure, somebody who you'd spot going down a road. You know that people would talk to them, you know that people would recognise them. I think that Sadiq and Zac have yet to be breaking through to the public. They need some big ideas and need some charisma.
They have been rolling out the policies in good time. The big one, housing. Conservative Zac Goldsmith says he'd build 50,000 a year, while Labour's Sadiq Khan wants 80,000 homes a year. Respect's George Galloway wants 50% of all new homes to be affordable, and UKIP's Peter Whittle wants Londoners to have first dibs on social housing. The view from big business is that the mayor needs to focus on homes for workers.
Housing, transport, and skills. The mayor really has to fight to make sure that we've got the right housing. We're seeing businesses telling us that they're not being able to recruit the right sort of staff because they can't afford to live in London. That has to be tackled, especially by the end of the time of the mayor. You know, there'll be 9 million people in this city.
The other big policy headline with 100 days to go is transport. Lib Dem Caroline Pidgeon wants half-price fares before 7:30 a.m. Green Party's Sian Berry wants to raise the congestion charge to pay for cheaper fares. And the only candidate not promising cheaper fares is Zac Goldsmith. What they've got to hope is that the voters start paying attention before polling day on May the 5th.
Well, I've just heard a rousing cheer from the room downstairs where David Cameron is going to be giving that speech, and we can expect all the parties to be stepping up their campaigns in the coming months and coming to places like this in Outer London, because certainly for Sadiq Khan and Zac Goldsmith, who are the front runners, Outer London could be the clincher. It could be the thing that swings it. Of course, all of the candidates will be listed on our website.
OK, Susanna, thanks very much indeed. Susanna Mendonça.